Okay, y'all. So I have two channels, right? I have LaFleur Arms, which is my gun slash veteran channel, and I also have Great Life Coaching, which is my mental health slash also veteran. Because so today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to combine the two. This might not be for you, but we're just going to go over my thoughts over news. We might look at some podcasts or some videos on YouTube and just give you my overall thoughts. So, in case you've never been on either one of my channels, just to let you know, for Great Life Coaching, Great Life Coaching is not your regular everyday life coaching, as you would say, although I can do that if you want to. But I offer services that are more therapeutic. Um, they're more into the psychological theories. I can help you with case management. I can help you with um, accountability, anything that has to do with the mind. If you need help planning or something like that, I can just listen and repeat it back to you and try to work it out with you. But ultimately, no matter what we do together at Great Life Coaching, you are the ones with the idea. You know yourself best. I'm just here to help you get it out of you in a healthy way. So my qualifications for that, I know a lot of people ask me, what are my qualifications? Well, I have a bachelor's degree in social psychology. I'm about this far away from finishing my master's in human services, which is a counseling degree but not licensed. I've done internships as a therapist. I've been a counselor at a juvenile facility. I've been a case manager for homeless with veterans. I've been a case manager at a mental health facility and a mental health clinic. Within those little jobs I just told you, I've done group counseling, individual case management, and group case management. And you're probably wondering what group case management is. Simply put, it's when we teach skills to people as a group. For example, anger management, how to deal with anxiety, depression, whatever subject we can find, I can put something together for that. So while I've been a case manager and a counselor, I have had opportunities to take a lot of different courses within the companies I've worked in. So I'm also what they call a qualified mental health professional. What that entails in the state of Texas, that entails uh, being able to examine people to see what kind of care is best for them. Um, as a case manager, that side, I see what kind of medications you take. I'm asking if you're taking them. Are you going to a counselor? Are you taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, everything else. Um, so that's kind of the bubble that I'm in with mental health. Um, Another thing that I do on the LaFleur Arms side is that's where my passion of guns is. So you might not agree with the guns, but here in the state of Texas, anybody can pretty much buy a gun and open carry it. And I think that's crazy. It's like giving somebody a car without a driver's license. So back in the day, not even that long ago, in order to carry a gun on you, you had to go and do at least a course for concealed carry, which included a FBI background check. It includes familiarization on laws. It includes what buildings you can go into with the carry or whatnot, and it includes making sure that you're proficient in your firearms that you bring with you. And there's two different categories within concealed carry. You either carry a revolver or a semi-automatic pistol. Now, if you test for the semi-automatic pistol, you can carry both. And the reason for that is that they have different systems, so one's more complicated than the others, pretty much. So my goal is here at LaFleur Arms to educate on small arms safety, especially for those who don't either are scared of weapons, never had one, own one but never used it, or you're just curious about small arms, especially pistols. I'm here to teach about that. Now, on the floor arms side, not only do I talk about weapons, but obviously, as I keep referencing, because I'm very proud of my service, I'm a veteran. So I'm a combat veteran in the Army. I was a tanker. I wasn't on the ground doing infantry stuff. but I was on what we call a quick reaction force. So when the what hit the fan, they would call us for backup, and we would back up infantry units. We back up both Army Marines. We back up Rangers. So I have a lot of experience with different forces within the United States military. Marine Corps, you're definitely the toughest. But anyway, it's a little bit about me. Let's get on to what we have planned here. So excuse me. Okay. So Yahoo Mail. Let's see what they got here. I don't want to do politics right now. There's a lot of crazy stuff on the news. Oh, let's see. A lot of sports. TikToker caught cutting a Nashville event, claims she can because she's beautiful. Oh, she cut lines. So that's just the heading of the article. Let's see what we got here. So internet romance not always the best. Okay, that's not that much. A self-described TikTok influencer was recorded skipping food and drink lines in a popular Nashville event and caught telling angry bystanders that she could skip the line because she is obnoxiously beautiful. One TikTok user, blah blah blah, was at the 14th annual Jack Daniel's New Year's Eve live Nashville Big Bash event on New Year's Eve. According to, I'm skipping down here, she missed when the women cut to almost the front of the line. People been waiting 40 plus minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to read the whole article, but I will say this. Who the heck are you? I don't care if you're famous because you're a movie star or whatever. You're no more important than anybody else. Matter of fact, here's where I'm going to use my experience in the Army. So, as you go up in rank, yes, rank has its privileges. However, when it comes to waiting in lines, especially for food or drink, the lower people go first. And I don't mean lower just because they're lower. I mean because they have less rank, they have less privilege, they go first. So pretty much the way it work in the chow line, let's say for example, especially in the field, your E1s through E4s better be eaten first. Then your E5s and E6s. Then it's your senior NCOs, your E7s and above, and then your officers as they please, whatever. And sometimes I understand, like, you might be on watch and your buddy's got to go get your food and they bring the food with you and your rank might be higher. That's different. It's not what we're talking about. We're talking about respecting people no matter what you think he is. So I can guarantee you mentally, this TikToker that thinks she's so beautiful that she should just cut in line, her ego is inflated to about 1,000,000%. Her head's like this big right now. And what happens when that fame or your looks go away? What does she have back to fall? What she had to fall back on? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe that's all she does. Maybe it's not. I might be judging here. But moral of the story: we are not better than the person in front of us or behind us. Besides, in school, don't you wait in line everywhere? Let's see here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see what YouTube has. There's a whole podcast. Politics, man. Politics is so dirty. Choosing the best gun for concealed carry. That's very opinionated. There's some things you do want out of a carry gun. You want it to be small enough where it's not going to be seen, but you want something powerful enough that you'll be able to, um, use it. Let's see. Tim Dillon's hilarious. Toxic leaders. There's a lot of those out there. Hmm. Y'all like Street Fighter? I do. It's Call of Duty. And next time I do some more research. This is just something I sat down and I was like, I don't have a job. What am I gonna do in the morning? My wife is teaching the kids. She's in homeschooling. We have a 17-year-old and 6-year-old. So I'm over here, I just finished doing dishes. I made breakfast. Right now I'm not doing much, so let me at least make a video or two. Let's see. Let's watch this. The PACT Act for you veterans. Let's see what she has to say.
My insurance rates went up over $1,200 a year, so I called Fred Lloyd Insurance and saved.
If you think you're paying too much for your car insurance, or if your renewal...
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new
Hello,
to the
Miss
channel,
Lawyer.
I'm Larita. I'm your YouTube resident veterans expert, veterans benefits expert. I wanted to come on here today to talk to you about President Biden and him urging veterans to apply for the PACT Act. If you don't remember, back in August of 2022, they passed the PACT Act, which basically expanded, liberalized the law and allowed for veterans to make it easy for veterans to apply and be granted benefits, disability benefits. So he's encouraging people to apply for it because
So it's so hard to work with the VA to try to get your claim. A lot of people get lawyers, and that's why she's got a job right now because the VA makes it so hard for people to get benefits after they're in the military. And I know they do because there are some fraudulent cases in the past. However, that hurts everybody else. And I can tell you for myself, it took years to get the rating I have. Even though I had proof of other soldiers writing in that they were with me at the time and medical records, they just, I don't know. The VA is not a system for us. And the bad thing about it, a lot of veterans work in the VA.
this could be the difference between a denial and an approval. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 5 of some additional benefits that you can get from applying to the PACT Act. What happens if you applied already for benefits and was denied? And what's the earliest effective dates if you applied in the past and you're applying now and you get granted? What's the earliest effective date you can get? So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that thumbs up
Her
button. I try to
channel
give you relevant
is
and useful information.
TXC Tells
What it does
All.
is pushes it out
Right.
to the YouTube algorithm so it can help other veterans to see it and to also apply. So thanks for hopping in today. I'm going to start out with the PACT Act. So I'm going to share my screen with you because as of yesterday, so I'm recording this on December 17th. As of yesterday, President Biden went on kind of like a little tour in Delaware to share that you guys should apply for this. It's near and dear to his heart because one of his sons, Bo, I believe it was Bo. Let me just make sure. Yes, Bo Biden passed away. He was actually in the military as well, and he passed away. And he was president in the Persian Gulf, where he perhaps was exposed to burn pits, and he ended up dying of brain cancer. And
So that's scary to me. So in 97, I was in Kuwait, and for 4 months, we slept. We dumped trash in these burn pits, and we would burn everything. We would burn our poop, tires, grease, whatever trash we had that we thought was trash, we threw in there, and it was so hot it would burn. So there's a lot of things that could happen to you later in life that could be related to that, but until now, it didn't really matter to the VA, I guess. But yeah, so that's why it's important to, as a veteran, to keep up on everything the VA is doing because it could affect you in a good or bad way. Now, the bad thing about the VA is they're known for being backlogged on claims. So I don't know, but from what I understand, they're not ready for all of the claims that came in for due to the PACT Act, and I expect that because why? Because the VA. Anyway, it's enough. Let's let her talk.
so this act is near and dear to Biden's heart because this act also expands the benefits available for veterans who served in the Persian Gulf and were exposed to burn pits, right? And so, not to say that that would have saved his son's life, but perhaps he would have applied for benefits and been able to receive disability benefits. So at the
Now, I will say that the VA medical system, you can compare it to Medicaid, Medicare. I'm not saying that's bad either. However, it's not the best doctors, it's not the best staff. So yes, you get free healthcare when you are a disabled veteran. However, it's not the best. I'm just letting you guys know. Don't think it's like the doctors from Grey's Anatomy or House. No, you're getting the doctors that are okay earning $100,000 a year.
Delaware National Guard facility named for his late son, a somber President Biden on Friday urged veterans to take advantage of new healthcare opportunities under legislation he signed in August. The law, known as the PACT Act, helps veterans get screened for exposures to toxins. And not just screened for it. So this is off of CBS News. It not only just helps them get screened for it, but also helps them achieve benefits. If you already have a claim in the pipeline and you're not able to prove certain elements, it may help you get over the hurdle, right? So it's not.
Okay, so I'll put a link in the video of her page because she has a lot of good information, but yeah, I don't have patience to watch her the whole time. So, in the future videos, I have more planned on what to talk to you. I just want to introduce myself, putting this on both my channels. If you have questions, let me know. Um, I'll give you my thoughts. My thoughts are usually my opinions, however, they're educated opinions, somewhat, as I have experience in the mental health profession and as a veteran. And of course, I have my own experience in life that may differ or be the same to yours. We'll find out. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Great Life Coaching and LaFleur Arms. See y'all later.